What was that?
This route avoids road closures in 1 mile. You are on the fastest route. You should reach your destination by 5:46 a.m.
Why is that person stopped at that green light still? What is going on? What the you know what? Whatever, man. I don't care. Let's get this day over with. Let's go fucking draw some pipe.
good.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, sorry, Morgan. Yes, you're out. They figured like your dog would just destroy the chick, so we figured you weren't a fit
Yeah, I mean, if we want them to live long
parent.
time.
Yeah, we learned a lot about the process from somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Mhm.
All right.
We did.
All right, so that's coming up for you here this hour on The Woody Show. Friday, as is tradition, time for your Friday fail stories. Actually, no, I think Morgan should give us a solo this
Are
week.
you speaking the sense?
Yes!
Look, I think we've all soloed at some point.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
When do I hit it? Will you give me
Are you not here every week?
Are you brand
Are you
new?
not paying attention?
Okay, fine.
Now I'm excited.
I'm not.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it is time for your Friday fail story.
Thus,
People thought they had the perfect plan that can never go wrong, but then somewhere along the line, it went from being a great idea to one big stinking mega uber ultra. Here you go, Morgan.
oh God!
All right. What do you grade that one?
I can't even.
I would like to hear a Sammy Morgan duo.
Oh my God.
Because Sammy was awful.
You're like the
now
Indigo Girls.
I know,
Yeah, too
right?
much harmonizing.
Oh,
So
God.
Tegan and Sarah going on.
Well, check this out. This inmate in Mississippi escaped from a correctional facility. He was doing a 7-year sentence for aggravated assault. But here's the thing. He had 3 months left on his sentence.
Oh, dear.
Moron. And after he broke out of prison, he broke into a nearby home, held 3 people there at gunpoint, and did that for hours. Idiot. Then he stole a car from one of the hostages, crashed that. Police later found him hiding in a trash can and rearrested him. So he went from only a few months left to serve to now he's been sentenced
Probably
to
15.
40 more
I was
years
gonna say,
in state
the rest of his
prison.
fucking life.
Fail. Idiot.
Maybe that was the life he wanted to live.
Dumbass.
Oh my God.
3 months?
3 months. Stick it out, dude.
Like, you had a 7-year sentence. You only got 3 months left.
Get to get like his favorite burrito.
So dumb.
It's like that thing where you just want to stay in prison.
There's a 30-year-old Frenchman, an extreme athlete known online as Remy Enigma.
Okay.
He walked into the lobby of a skyscraper in Hong Kong. He told the security guard that he was visiting a friend on the 40th floor. And while the security guard went to go ring the tenant, and he said he was there to see Mr. Enigma, quietly snuck past him, got into the elevator, and headed on up. By the way, the tenant had no idea who this guy was. So Remy gets to the top of the building, climbs out, gets locked outside of the penthouse. The housekeeper inside saw him banging on the window asking for help, but by the time help arrived, he had already slipped and he had fell 68 stories to his death.
Sorry, Monsieur Enigma.
Well, this guy, he does all these stunts.
Right. Oh, yeah, he was known for this.
So was he faking it if he started at the 40th floor?
Well, yeah, because he was saying, "Oh, I'm gonna go see somebody." I guess he knew a name of somebody who lived on the 40th floor, the tenant on the 40th floor. Used that to try to just, "Oh, I know Mr. So-and-so. Yeah, go ahead."
But usually these guys start out at the bottom and then go all the way to the top.
Yeah. Why you guys?
I think this dude is one of the Instagram people who takes selfies on
Was.
top of
Right.
Was. Yes.
Was.
Was.
Yes.
I hate those videos so much. I can barely look at them.
Here's one from Michigan, where Trenton High School was excited about this new sponsorship that was going to pay for improvements to the athletic facilities and other areas of the school. So they got this huge banner, awesome, to hang on the school's bleachers for back to school time and have the sponsor's name printed proudly on it. And it was supposed to say, "Welcome to Trenton High School," but instead it says, "We come to Trenton High School." They left the L out of welcome. We come. But they also had the same spelling error in a local newspaper. They put an ad in there about the new sponsorship deal. We come to Trenton High School. The superintendent simply said, People make mistakes.
Yeah.
Multiple.
And nobody
Multiple
looked at it.
mistakes that nobody in the teaching profession apparently looked
Why
at.
would you even hang that?
Love this story. Over in Russia, there's this vegan influencer chick, Zahana Samanova, and her whole thing was to boast to her followers about how healthy she was and how she wanted to inspire others to go vegan. And she was known for eating a completely raw vegan diet. But for the last 4 years, she claimed that she only ate fruit smoothies, juices, sunflower seeds, sprouts, things like that. Well, long story short, she ended up with swollen legs, oozing lymph, and people tried to send her for treatment, but she refused.
Okay.
Well, guess what? She's dead.
Oh my God.
Oh no.
They figured out that her crazy diet and lack of nutrients caused her body just to give out.
Shut
Oh
down.
my
Yeah.
God.
So says people like doctors and, science. That's what they say. But her stupid online followers refuse to believe that she died from her dumb ultra-vegan diet and instead insist that there were chemicals in the fruit that
No,
she
no,
ate.
it's because of the
That's what killed her.
pesticides.
Sure.
She was eating a lot of durian.
Oh.
No.
Right.
Yeah,
No.
that was like her fruit of choice.
Is that what led to her oozing lymph?
Yeah.
Maybe.
This next one is from China, where this guy ended up in the ER after getting a light bulb stuck in his mouth.
His mouth?
Yeah, he saw some video on Facebook and he wanted to try it. So he put the bulb in his mouth, glass first, and that got stuck behind his teeth. He panics, the muscles in his face tense up, his
Right.
jaw locks, and now there's no way for him to open wide enough to get it back out again.
Bite down harder and break it.
Well, that's the thing, the glass is thin, you don't want to
Yeah.
break it, end up with a mouthful of glass. So he goes to the hospital, and the doctors got the bulb out of there without breaking it. Ask me how.
Oh.
They just had to dislocate his jaw.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah, they got that out, no problem.
Easy peasy.
Yeah.
Worth it.
Greg was just talking about videos and photos that he hates online. I hate the ones that you see of the girls that will take the champagne glasses. They're at having a mimosa party or something. And they'll put the whole glass in their mouth
Oh.
and just do it like a shot. That scares me. Like that glass is just gonna break in their mouth.
Yeah. Is that fine stemware? It's not like it's...
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a shot glass.
Unless it's that cheapy plastic stuff they have.
Motherfucker
Like
said
yeah,
fine
yeah.
Plastic
stemware.
bars and stuff are fine, but they're using straight up glass.
Next up, this man in Ohio, he broke into a bank in the middle of the night, but as soon as he got inside, he tripped the alarm. And when the cops arrived, there was no sign of the guy. But as they're investigating and working on some paperwork and filling out the reports, there was some unusual sounds coming from above the bank's drive-through window. Suddenly, the access door from above the drive-through window swings open, and then without even checking his surroundings, he drops the backpack onto the ground, and as he was trying to climb down, he loses his bearings, ends up falling and crashing into a recycling bin, all right in front of the cops. Didn't even realize the cops were still there.
Oh, wow.
Thought they were gone, right? Whole thing caught on the cop's body cam, and when he realized that the cops were standing right there, you hear him yelling, F. And besides the breaking and entering, possession of criminal tools, safe cracking, all that stuff, he was also charged with theft because that recycling bin that he fell into, he had stolen from a nearby business to use as a prop to hoist himself up and through the bank's access door.
Oh no.
So he's currently living it up in fail jail. And this is my favorite story of the week. You know I love a good That's What's Up story. We did mention this in a conversation about criminals getting what's coming to them. But now I have some audio. Just in case you missed it, the story is about this loser who walked into a 7-Eleven, went behind the counter, and just started dumping all the packs of cigarettes into this big trash can.
Hate that guy.
The video taken by a customer, and he was trying to tell the two 7-Eleven workers, hey man, nothing you can do, especially without the cops here, just let it happen, because they were pissed and
Of
yelling at the
course.
guy and everything else. Well, these two workers, they had a different idea. They weren't just going to let it happen, and they ended up beating the snot out of this robber with this giant wooden stick.
Love it.
Here
great.
is the audio. Enjoy.
That is what I'm doing. Ain't nothing you can do, man, until the police come in. Hey, don't do that, man. Don't do that. Whooping his ass.
Whooping his ass.
That's called whooping your ass. You know what I'm saying?
That is
one worker was
what's
holding him down,
fucking
the other one
up.
had this giant stick. It was just beating his ass.
They ain't the ones, man.
So good, yeah.
I hope they broke bones.
Fail.
Well, they were smacking right in the shins,
So hard.
There's
in
more
the ribs.
There's more and more of these videos. There's one floating around right now, Bath and Body Works. I don't know if you saw that one yet.
No.
Where these girls go in and they're like trying to do the same thing, and then this guy just goes up the door and just like clotheslines all of them.
Good.
That's the thing. I think people are
just going everywhere.
People are just fed up.
I hope so.
You know, they're sick and tired of it. They're like, look, okay, I don't care if I get fired from my Target job. Like, you can't get another one of those.
Right.
And
But
it's
this
not
has to end.
And it's not about the merchandise. It's not about
No,
like,
it's about the fucking-
What? It's not your money. It's not
It's
not
the
about
theft
that.
itself.
It's the principle of the whole thing.
Yeah.
You're absolutely right. So if like the cops, if the laws, if the government, if people aren't going to do it, like the officials aren't going to do anything about it, people are going to take the law in their own hands.
Because society's
You're
going
gonna
to
more of that.
run wild,
Yeah.
and it's going to be crappy for everybody.
I would rather there be consequences from like some kind of official authority.
Right.
I'd rather the cops come and arrest them or whatever and be able to stop them, not just let them run wild, right? But if that's not going to happen, then I'm all for vigilante justice.
And if you're of this mentality, it's not your money. Who cares? They can afford it. It
Yeah.
affects everybody because it drives up prices.
does.
And if you've looked around lately, prices are already pretty damn high.
Yeah. Now you're
There are
saying that about
stores
someone
that
who's got
want
more than
better.
you, but there's also people who have less than you, and they're looking at you that way. Oh, well, big deal.
Hey, you can
Who cares?
Because
Yeah, look, that's a nice house.
if you can afford it, it should get stolen.
Sure. Well, there's your Friday fail stories, everybody.
Yeah.
We're going to take a quick break, and then we'll check in on these eggs. I want to hear about our potential foster situation or adoptee situation. And we'll see if we have any signs of life in Greg's egg. We're trying to hatch chicks
Yeah. I'm
here
a
in the
loser.
studio. It's part 2 of that whole process. We tried with the Trader Joe's eggs, and that didn't work out at all. That woman online was a liar.
Okay, totally.
Lying liar.
Hobby is lying.
Yeah, and so we have some eggs from a farm that we got, and we have them in the studio incubator. The Woody Show studio incubator. Yes, we have one.
It should be almost due date, right?
Yeah.
Getting
Next
close.
week.
Close next week.
Yeah, getting close, but I mean, yeah, we saw some great progress last time we checked in. So we'll see how that looks. Also, Rave's got Nerd Now coming for you this hour here on The Woody Show.
The Woody Show will be right back. All 98.7, LA's new alternative.
Listen to All 98.7 on the iHeartRadio app.
And you and a friend could be going to our iHeartRadio Music Festival.
Does iHeartRadio know how to throw a party or what? Featuring
I've been searching for some. The Foo Fighters.
Fall Out Boy. These are 30 seconds to Mars. And more. T-Mobile Arena, Las Vegas, September 22nd and 23rd.
You win tickets for both nights with hotels stay at an entry resorts destination.
Plus gas card to get you there.
Recap.
Listen to LA's new alternative on the free iHeartRadio app.
Win an experience of a lifetime for two.
At this year's iHeartRadio Music Festival in Vegas.
Visit MGMResorts.com today to plan your dream Vegas getaway to your favorite MGM Rewards destination.
Are you a business owner, CEO, or responsible for marketing?
Shut up.
no minimum payments.
You can do this every weekend. That's right. Is that how with you? Yeah. Keep banging.
Phillips Ranch Road. That crash also had a car fire. Little bonus.
No.
The fresh scent of Irish Spring and those sensational Irish Spring suds are just the reset you need to own the day. Irish Spring, when the spring hits you, you're ready. Pick up Irish Spring at your local retailer today.
Greg and I are fans.
I used it a few hours ago.
Me too.
I
But you like it in bar form.
That's right.
Yeah.
Doesn't wash off. Bars don't wash off.
Yes, it does.
100% not true.
With bars, my skin feels squeaky clean.
Yeah.
Now, it feels extra clean.
But does it feel soft? No.
I don't know.
Does it have moisturizers in there?
Moisture.
What?
Who are you talking to? Moisture.
Everybody has to moisturize.
Whatever. If it's in the soap, I'm
Your
looking to
skin
get.
is begging for it.
I'm looking to get clean.
Exactly.
Yeah. I mean, look, I've been known to use Irish Spring on my hair.
You're gonna look like a leather football.
I'll lather up my hands and just put them in a pinch.
To me, body wash doesn't sud up.
Yeah, exactly.
Definitely
It's like
suds up.
it's like using lube.
What?
Yeah, exactly.
It doesn't do a
Definitely
damn
using
thing.
body wash.
There's no
wrong
lather.
then.
No lather.
You put it on a poof, you
I hate
lather up your
poofs.
poof.
I'm not doing poofs.
That way your
Hate
body
poofs.
gets
I'm a man.
actually scrubbed.
I'm a man.
Not what you guys are
Like
doing.
steel wool.
But
Those
bars,
stupid poofs.
Yeah, maybe I can use that. That's a manly thing. I can
Yeah.
put like shower gel on a Brillo pad. That's cool.
Well, that's a legal poof.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah. All right, thank you very much, Greg Goring.
Yeah, bud.
Another chance to win on the Woody Show Wheel of gift cards coming up this morning at 8:10. Spin the wheel, find out how much it's going to be worth, up to $1,000. Yesterday, Paul in Azusa, he won a $500 Ralph's gift card.
Nice.
Awesome. Joe's Ralph's, we spun the wheel, $500, 8:10, your chance to win that, plus those concert tickets to all those different shows, which none of those are Taylor Swift, but you can win those today here on the Woody Show. First one being for Incubus.
It's local news with the Woody Show.
And let's get a headline closer to home here in the state of California.
Well, Woody, 100-year-old apartment building in North Hollywood, and all the tenants are being kicked out because of Tarek El Moussa.
Tarek El Moussa!
Guy from HGTV.
Wait,
Flip or Flop.
100-year-old?
It's a 100-year-old
Oh, I thought it was
building.
a new one.
No.
And how many people is he kicking out?
He's going to make it new. Well, this has, I believe, 138 units in it. So most of the people are already gone.
It's all units.
Now, the apartment building is on Hartsick Street. It's going to be his biggest flip ever as he turns it into NoHo 138, a state-of-the-art modern building with a rooftop pool.
Yeah.
Now, some of the residents have lived there for 50 years. They say they're not leaving until they get treated fairly and have a serious conversation with Tarek. That hasn't happened.
Dude, you don't
No.
own the building.
Yeah, you're a renter.
Exactly. Now, the current landlord used Ellis Act evictions. Those give landlords the right to evict if they can just say that they're going out of business. And you have to pay tenants under the Ellis Act anywhere from 10 grand to 30 grand to leave. And you have to give them 4 months notice. But like I mentioned, 3 tenants still there. They say they're not going to go. They have been given relocation notices though. But this whole thing is holding up the process of his biggest flip ever. And there's a lot of drama.
I'm sure it's going to be a big TV thing. Right? They'll film it all.
For sure.
Yeah.
Also, a couple from Ventura arrested on drug charges after police found a massive stash of drugs and cash in their house. Started when investigators got a call about Patrick Owens allegedly selling drugs. They pulled him over, found concentrated cannabis and edibles. That led to a search of his house. They found 98 pounds of weed, 30 pounds of concentrated cannabis, 9 pounds of shrooms, some GHP, a couple pounds of
Some
meth,
GHP?
a pound of X, cocaine, a shotgun, and 88 grand in cash.
That's a grain of sand compared to what you find at Rabies.
I know.
Yeah.
Like, what's the issue here?
Don't send the cops my way.
The issue here, most of that was stored in their 4-year-old son's closet. Parents of the year.
Was there a lock on it?
So the lovely parents booked on a ton of charges, including child endangerment. So that's the latest one.
All right, what about the weekend forecast, Sammy?
Sunny today, high of 94 in the valley, 83 for downtown, 82 for Orange County, 70s along the coast, and highs from the 80s to the 90s all weekend.
All right, we're going to be checking in on some chips.
Nice.
The science with sea bass. Coming up for you next here on The Woody Show. 98.7, happy Friday.
Cause I've drawn regret from the truth.
98.7. It's LA's new alternative, and we, of course, are the Woody Show.
I've had so many drinks, I can't even tell you what drinks I've had.
They got herpes.
So don't touch it. They're cool to take photos with, but they could give you herpes.
I'm gonna double now.
This is the Woody Show.
All right, science with Seabass. He is the lead scientist and go-to
The only scientist.
expert, right? Yeah. Well, we are believers in science, sure. But he's got a degree in chemical engineering, and now chick breeding. Hell yeah, bro. He's learned so much. We've all learned so much.
We have.
In this process. Well, we learned that one lady online who was trying to hatch Trader Joe's eggs is a liar.
She's pathological.
Yeah, she's a bold-faced liar. And now we've got these eggs from a farm, and they've been in there for coming up on around 2 weeks.
2 weeks. Wow.
Yeah, and the first time we checked in, we saw some pretty decent progress on most of it, except for Greg.
Yeah, mine's dead.
Yeah, on the second time around, we saw even more exciting things. And still really nothing for Greg, although there was like one little kind of like shaded area, but it didn't show quite what all the other ones were.
Probably like a joke.
Yeah. So how far away are we from potential hatching?
It's a 21-day process, meaning we're 2/3 of the way through. So this should be really the last time we actually handle, aka shine light into the eggs. And because on day 18, you are supposed to stop turning them and let them be. So that you're not.
There's nothing. Then it has a setting where you can stop the.
I'm not quite sure how we're going to do that because our incubator, it just goes. And so what it is, it keeps it hot, like 100 degrees. Yeah. Keeps humidity like 65, 70%. And then every hour or so, the rack rotates and moves them over a little bit. I don't know how to stop that. Figure that out.
Well, you would think it was like part of the process where you
actually, just really looking at it. This is the science part. See that? So there's like the base, and there's that one like slotted rack.
Yeah.
And on top of that is the grid where they're kept separate, and then that's what they take the grid out, I think.
Yeah.
They'll stop rotating. That's what I was thinking. They don't turn. Boom. See, look.
Sign.
Using our brains.
Sign. Engineered a way out of it.
Yeah, look at that. It's almost like the thing was made this way.
Right.
Yeah. It does come with an instruction manual. I should have read that too.
Yeah. And then so once the chicks are here, if we are so lucky to have chicks born here,
nice.
We have a foster situation.
Yeah.
What's all this, Brady?
Well, this is Rachel, and she lives about 15 minutes from the station on a farm. She's married to our friend Gavin, so we know them. We know them.
Yeah.
And
1,000 times.
They're not chicken perverts.
No. And she reached out to us on Facebook and said that they cannot live in the incubator very long after, because as soon as they dry, they need to go into a brooder, which with a heat lamp, because they don't have a mom.
Oh no, Brady. As if I didn't know that. Yes, I have a brooder on the way. In fact, they sell these. In fact, they sell these like basically kits that pop open, and you know what it is? It looks like a little red barn.
Okay, so it's a brooder.
And so what it is too, they have heat lamps, which is what you think of when you think of baby whatever. So,
right.
But they also have these things that are designed specially for chicks called heat plates, and it's a little 8x8 square pad that doesn't have a lamp, just has a heat source, and you kind of jack it up on little stilts so that they all go into there, and it's kept at a constant temperature, so you don't have to worry about how far is this lamp, so on and so forth.
Because they're going to be goopy at first.
Right.
As soon as they dry, they need to go to the brooder. And she said, please, for the love of God, don't let Morgan take them to an apartment.
No wonder they're called chicks. They're always cool.
I know. It's so high maintenance.
So she will eventually come and get them and to take them to her.
Sweet. Excellent. Yeah, because obviously they can't live with us in the studio forever.
They should.
They could.
So this will be the last time we actually check them, because by day 18 out of 21, you're supposed to take the tray we just figured out of there. So that'll be the beginning of, a couple weeks or about a week or so.
Yeah.
And then from there,
I'm just cooking.
And that's the thing too, is what I've been learning is if we're looking to have hatchies, you gotta let them, because we've seen photos and videos of them hatched inside the incubator, and like, take them out. Actually, no, you're not supposed to.
Really?
You're supposed to dry off
Until they dry.
Until they dry.
Right.
Okay.
And you don't want to ruin the humidity and heat in there, because they're not all going to hatch at once. They can take about a day to hatch.
Oh my god.
And what about the ones that hatch first?
Yeah.
Feed them?
Yeah, what's the food?
Right. Once they get kind of dry, then you can pluck them out and give them some chick feed and water and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But you got to keep the humidity in there, because that's the rest of the eggs still need that humidity to hatch properly.
All right, let's take a look. Start with Greg's.
Yeah.
Yeah. See if there's any sign of life there. Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh, you almost dropped him?
Well, turn off the lights real fast.
That was
Thanks, Ray.
Yeah. Hold on.
All right.
So
It's like we're camping right now.
it's egg. And
I think her egg is to Ed.
egg.
I've never.
Seabass, can you go on camera right over there?
Yeah, I think I kind of cracked it there too.
No.
That's all good.
Kind of moist and leaky. But yeah, there's no sunlight whatsoever.
Oh, damn.
Sorry,
All
Mary.
right. Let's still say we crack it open and see what's in there. All right.
Yeah.
Menace's little buddy.
Menace egg.
All right. It's got the light underneath.
I see
there
nothing, which is actually
That is so.
that is actually a good sign. This is probably a foot.
Really?
Oh, damn. That's awesome.
This is what we want to see today. Not
a
veins.
ton of veins.
Yeah.
Solid.
Red.
Really? Okay.
All right.
Can't wait to see my baby.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
First, you'll never forget the first, you know.
Maybe you can kind of see the bottom. Wow, it's taking up a lot of space. Oh, wow, there's like looking for signs of
Like a beat.
Like a heartbeat or something?
You should start to see movement in a few more days.
Yeah.
I'm seeing a little
I
bit of
still see some veins.
veining, but also a big clump there, a big mass.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a good
Okay.
sign.
Clumps.
That's its penis.
Got a big mass in my egg.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's a bad sign.
Oh. It wasn't trying to get out already?
Yeah, I'm seeing blood on the nugget. Oh my god. Yeah, right there.
Damn.
On the crack.
Yep, I do see them.
What?
Well, I don't know if someone came in here and knocked it out or something.
That's the one that showed the most promise for the longest time.
No.
I mean, so yeah, something may have happened, or just it was, these things happen, just nature. But yeah, you see like the little blood spot. Well, yeah.
Oh no.
It was too aggressively turned.
That's possible. This is why this is living on a farm. Is
Right.
things live and die.
Sure.
It's the harsh reality of life.
Of the farm.
Right.
Yeah.
Same as with all the stickiness in hair.
Goop. Straw.
Same thing. A couple veins in the bottom. You see those? And then a big mass inside.
Big mass.
I'm so attached already.
Are you gonna visit it?
Big red egg. I don't leave a little nugget Woody's in there just to see what happens.
Case, yeah.
Woody's
That's
got actual
right.
blood on it.
It's unlikely.
That's gonna come out right the short bus.
Oh no.
I don't know that anything's coming out of that.
Yeah.
But yeah.
All right. Well.
Okay.
Three
of five.
Nature, like raccoons will be raiding these nests and
Right.
foxes and snakes and all kinds of stuff.
Well, I wanted a better life for mine. That's all.
When should I have the baby shower?
About a week from now, actually.
Yeah, we can have an omelet station
Oh.
with egg.
Yeah, great.
And a little nugget.
Be nourishment.
That's right. Well, there's science to sea bass. We're going to take a quick break.
Let's not forget, we have our other two little nuggets.
That's right. Little
roaches. Greg.
Yeah, we have Cock and Papa.
Hey, we fed them some cantaloupe and they loved it.
They murdered it.
Greg, you want to check in on the roaches?
I'm okay.
All right.
How dumb are you? The Woody Show? We'll be right back. Paul 98.7, LA's new alternative.
And it's a beautiful day here at the Weekend Getaway. Oh no, looks like a loose sterum.
What are you doing, little car?
And he is out.
Add another one to the IL.
Not how they wanted the season to start. At Morgan & Morgan, we know injuries can come out of left field. As America's largest injury law firm, we've recovered over $15 billion for our clients. If you've been injured in an accident, call Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm. Visit forthepeople.com.
What the fuck are you doing?
Okay, next time you're at the store, I dare you to not think about the unmistakable fresh, clean scent of Irish Spring. Yeah, you heard me.
Y'all are assholes.
I want you to resist picturing a shower filled with those sensational Irish Spring suds. And if you succeed, well, you got what my gramps used to call resolutitude. not a real word. But let's be honest, you're probably going to end up leaving with Irish Spring because of its irresistible scent and because you have zero resolutitude. Pick up Irish Spring at Walmart today.
The extracurricular activities, the traffic, the nightly homework, the traffic, the finding time to eat dinner together as a family, the traffic. Back to school can be stressful. Thanks to Ziploc, meal prep doesn't have to be. New Ziploc bags with Stay Open design have a patented stand-up bottom that helps keep the bag upright and a top crease that folds and holds for easy filling, unlocking a second set of hands in the kitchen. If only it unlocked a second set of lanes. New Ziploc brand freezer and storage bags with Stay Open design from F.C. Johnson, a family company.
Hey, what's going on? It's Kristen Limon. Do you want to be a registered nurse? At the Marshall School of Nursing, you can get the education and training you need to earn
and
your
this guy in front of you are assholes.
You can even earn your BSN. New classes are enrolling now in Glendale, West Covina, Bakersfield, San Diego, and at their newest campus in Riverside. Train to be a registered nurse at the Marshall School of Nursing. Call 866-NEW-CAREER to learn more. That's 866-639-2273 or visit mfnursing.com.
At Pennzoil, we have one job. Pioneering motor oil so advanced, you don't have to think about your motor oil. Instead, you can think about how your engine sounds, how your stomach feels as the RPMs build, how your wheels hug the curves, and how with the Pennzoil Platinum up to 15-year, 500,000-mile protection guarantee, your adventures will be made. Pennzoil, long may we drive. Find it at Firestone Complete Auto Care. Enrollment required. Keep your receipts. Other conditions apply. See pennzoil.com/warranty for full details.
Hi, welcome to IKEA. Talk.
Talk? What's talk?
That's thank you in Swedish. We're saying talk to our loyal IKEA family members with lots of discounts and new lower prices on your favorite items, from the kitchen to the bathroom. Wow. Talk. No, talk to you. Visit IKEA-USA.com/family-offers to check out our offers available to you. Offers valid 8/2 to 8/20. U.S. only while supplies last. Selection may vary by store and online. See store and IKEA-USA.com for complete terms. Restrictions apply.
If you're a pro painter, do you know how much you're paying per gallon for paint? Paint stores try to convince you that you're getting a good deal with deep discounts. But what they don't tell you is their starting price is too high to begin with. If you buy paint from the Home Depot, you're getting the lowest price per gallon on Behr paint, guaranteed. We offer everyday low prices on every gallon of top-rated Behr paints, stains, and primers. Plus, pros earn discounts through our Pro Extra Paint Rewards program. That's the value.
I'm snagging this spot today. It's happening.
US only. See store for details.
Cashback is not available on gas in New Jersey and Wisconsin.
Hey, good morning. You're heading to the airport, right?
Yep, thanks for checking. I like the car. How long have you been a rideshare driver?
About 3 years now. I really enjoy it.